G'day, Simon Says here with another video talking Formula 1 ahead of the Belgium Grand Prix Spa. It's a fantastic track. Wonder how much longer the track will be on the calendar. It's a bit dangerous. Yeah, but one of those challenging tracks that the drivers love because of the thrill of pushing so hard. But we will see. So my predictions for this weekend, I think the McLaren is a kind of really sorted car, and I think they're going to be hard to beat. Now, what's going to happen between the two drivers is going to be an interesting one. Lando will be looking to build on momentum, and he's pretty quick around this track. And I think Oscar he'll be pretty angry, and I think he'll dig pretty deep. So we'll see just how the McLaren saga unfolds. This could be a bit of a turning point in this race, or these next two races really, and we'll see how we go. Red Bull, wow, that's the big interesting one, isn't it? I think the pit wall is going to obviously look very different. Christian Horner gone. Max, I think he'll be driving as good as ever. But whether all that disruption is going to cause some problems, Red Bull generally, especially with Max, you find that first couple of practice sessions he struggles to get the car sorted, and then after a lot of sim work and work back at the factory, Red Bull get their car pretty sorted come race day, and he's able to push as hard as he needs to. So whether that is going to be working as good as it needs to be and should be, we will have to see. It's Red Bull's it's going to be very interesting. The Yuki, this might actually hit him a bit harder. I'm hoping for his sake he can still do all right. I didn't think he did too bad. Yeah, that's hard. It's hard one for poor Yuki. So the best of the rest. The disruptions at Red Bull might also mean that George Russell is a bit out of sorts, or he's driving for his life and has a fantastic race. So Mercedes, we'll see. I think they'll be pretty close to being the next quickest team. I think Kimi might be quite good at this track too. So I'm picking Mercedes will be mixing it with Max, I think, for the last place on the podium. Ferrari will be there or thereabouts. They're starting to get quite sorted actually, so they're starting to look a bit better. Hamilton had a good Silverstone. Well, it was good, yeah. No, he did better than Charles, I thought, so we'll see how that unfolds. I think even Ferrari will be just around there, and then so the best of the rest out of those after the top four teams, I'm thinking Williams. They look good at Silverstone. Yeah, no, I'm picking Williams. I'm going to say Williams, and then it's going to be a hard fought battle between. I think it's going to be a very, very hard fought battle. Sort of, they might be at the front of that bunch, but you got the Sauber on a resurgence. Hulkenberg finally gets a podium. Well done, mate. And RB will be right in the thick of it. Alpine could easily be right up there or thereabouts as well. And the Haas, I think, what you'd hear, knocking at the doors. Well, I think it's going to be a very, very tight group, that group. So qualifying is going to be very interesting and very, very tight, I'm picking. So let me know your thoughts. That's what I think is going to happen. Where Max ends up in the future, not sure. I think after the summer break, I think there'll be a lot more, things will be a lot clearer. There's going to be a lot of talk this weekend about all of the disruptions, but I think after the summer break we'll have a clearer picture, who's going where, what's going on. But yeah, have a good one.